We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the Sky Sox and the Chicago White Sox. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Michael Kopech, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the best all-around arms in the game of baseball, Michael Kopech. Originally drafted by the Boston Red Sox, guy hit over 100 miles an hour regularly in the minor leagues. Big arm, big fastball, big power slider too. One of the top young pitchers in the game of baseball is Michael Kopech.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here comes the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul.
First pitch, 6-10.
And it's 1-1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that's through for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Into the box, Michael Lorenzen, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Lorenzen is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lorenzen stands at first with 1 out. Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the stretch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Batting fourth, the catcher, number 28.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. From the stretch.
Nope.
Runners are at first and second with one away. That evens it up 1-1. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Here's Jimenez going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 10, Mike.
Now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
Boy, one of the top home run hitters in all of baseball, though. Dero, only one home run in his last 10 games.
Yeah, hasn't hit for much damage lately. Kind of expanding the zone, but look for him to get hot again.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Yastrzemski carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
I'm sure that first run comes as a relief more than anything. They could only muster one run the entire previous game, so to notch that run early takes the pressure off a little bit. And with a man standing at second, they're hoping that's just the beginning.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Ready with the 2-1.
That's the ball.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Dero, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
He's set the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 0-1 offering. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1-1 the pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 15 for him thus far as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game, but things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam, and they might not be done yet.
Now at the plate, Bo Bichette, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First offering on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. On to the bottom of the first. Colorado Springs is out in front 5-0. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strike out there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
The 0-2 once more.
Ball up there.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's got 8 hits in 30 at-bats. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bauer has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Bauer sets his sights. 3-1 pitch on its way. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A runner on first with 2 away. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the belt, the pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Sky Sox on top 5-0. Ready now, Mike Tauchman. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is the right fielder. Still going back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Dylan Cease is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Here's Mookie Betts.
Right fielder, Mookie.
As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Cease, a native of Georgia. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Striding forward now is the DH. Michael Lorenzen, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Has a look. Now the pitch. 3-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Nobody out, runner on first. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Moncada has it. To second for 1. On to first. A double play.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike 2.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Now the pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. On to the bottom of inning number 2. The Sky Sox are out on top 6-0. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
The pitch.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The 1-0 home.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
And it's fouled away. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
There's a cold strike as he nips the corner.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
The designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
So here's Jose Abreu, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The average right at 280 coming in. 29 homers and 77 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Up top, it's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 3-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
7. The right fielder, Louis Robert.
In now, Luis Robert, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Bauer gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Tried to strike out the side. Here it is. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. MLB Network is back on the south side after this. And here's the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Yasmani Grandal.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and even 30 home runs on the year as this lead swells to 7-0. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at it.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
So now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll take a look at ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Bases are empty here, nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 2-2. Popped him up. And Mendick will be there. There's one away.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. He'll try again. 1-2.
No, that's low.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Standing in now, Tommy La Stella. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. La Stella, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He was an 8th round selection back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Stays alive, still 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Colorado Springs is on top here, 7-0. Stepping in, Zach Collins. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Pitch on the way. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball and gone. An absolute bomb. Solo shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Showtrack, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
To the plate now, Danny Mendick. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 3 homers and an even 40 RBIs. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. No outs, nobody on. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now, 3-1. Yoan Moncada will be next. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Has a look, now the pitch. He pulls this one into right. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first?
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Bauer pauses. Here's the pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
2 out with the man at first.
Too high.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Now the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. In to score is the runner from first.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
At the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Jimenez, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's a second-year big leaguer. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Into center field, line drive base hit. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 3 runs already home here. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Abreu. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
No balls and 1 strike. Fouled away. Ready on 0-2. Two men are on with two men out. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, no errors, and a couple of men left. 3 innings complete. The Sky Sox are out in front here, 7-3. Ready for another chance? Bo Bichette. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The shortstop, Bo Bichette.
First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 18 for him on the campaign, as they open it up to 8-3.
One of the things you have to fight through as a pitcher is getting a little fatigued and a little tired. Start leaving balls up in the zone. That ball left right in the middle of the plate, and he paid for it. That ball was hit a long way.
At the plate, Mike Tauchman.
The center fielder, Mike.
As he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. The 1-0. Misses for the 2nd ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Pitch on the way.
3-0 the count.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And there's a base hit on the line.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Mookie Betts, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. A runner at first with no outs here. Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2. 2-2 count.
Here's a look over to first, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Stepping into the box, Michael Lorenzen. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. At the knees, strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Comes set with the 0-1.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Line drive to center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
First and second now, 1 man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 31 for him on the season, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Gonzalez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
The 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Mike Yastrzemski will be next. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The left fielder.
So coming to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Four runs here in this half inning. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. He loses him on ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Bell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Colorado Springs leads it 11-3. Digging in, Luis Robert. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
The right fielder, Louis Robert.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. You gotta make it pay for that pitch. Flip it to the bleachers. Here we go.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Here now the 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
In now, Zach Collins. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Collins, a 25-year-old. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Grounded to first. Bell picks it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, second baseman, Danny Mendick.
So stepping in, Danny Mendick looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Leury Garcia would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. He is swung on and missed. A full count now. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Into the box, Leury Garcia. Strike taken, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Settling in now, Tommy La Stella comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
La Stella.
First offering on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Not close. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Garcia has to roam straight back, but he has it for the 1st out.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Stepping in, Bo Bichette. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. One out, nobody on. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike Tauchman.
Now batting, Mike Tauchman. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too high, 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Pitch on the way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Leury Garcia, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Pulled toward right center field. Betts has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Moncada.
So here's Yoan Moncada, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this throw gets away from him. So with the runner safely at third with 1 away, there you get a look at the team leaders in 3 base hits. And we see that these guys are currently second in the AL in that department. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Another 0-2 home. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
A man at third with 1 away. To first. Oh, look at the sliding stop to first. And the tag gets him. But a run is in to score away from the play.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI groundout instead.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Here's the first pitch to him.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Bauer sets his sights. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Hit to third. Oh, look at Rendon. The throw. Touché, sir. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Betts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Count even now at 1-1. Two and one now to Mookie.
I got 2-1 the count.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Standing in now, Michael Lorenzen. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ripped down the first base line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Garcia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Jordan Montgomery enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Jordan Montgomery.
Striding in, Edwin Encarnacion. It was a walk in his last trip.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first three pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
At the plate now, Jose Abreu, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. One out, nobody on. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tuchman is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Louis Robert.
Digging in, Luis Robert. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
And Rendon will look this one in to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Coming to the plate now, Yasmani Grandal. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Yasmani Grandal.
First offering on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 10, Mike Yastrzemski.
Standing in, Mike Yastrzemski. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there's out number 2.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
At the plate, Josh Bell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. 2-0 now.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
3-0 to him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. To the plate now, Tommy La Stella. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. Now the 1-0. Misses off the plate.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
2 out here and a runner at second. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the stretch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo.
Digging in now, Bo Bichette. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
The 1-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Robert is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Now in the box, Zach Collins. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First pitch coming. Here it is. Getting loose in the bullpen is Pat Venditti, the rare double threat on the bump with the ability to bring it right or left-handed. The 1-0. is looked at off the plate for a ball. Two balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now to the plate, Danny Mendick. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Leury Garcia. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Here we go. Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Pitch on the way.
I got 3-2.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. 7th pitch of the at bat coming up. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove, and he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
That's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
Standing in now, Yohan Moncada, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Popped him up. Rendon is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. White Sox leave 1. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Standing in, Mike Tauchman. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The center fielder, Mike Tauchman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey.
Line toward the alley in left center. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single.
Now
3
that-
for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Set.
Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to...
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow.
Now batting, designated hitter, Michael Lorenzen.
So striding forward now, Michael Lorenzen. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in to second for 1 to Encarnacion, who's got it, and that retires the side. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Sky Sox lead this one 11-4. Up next for Chicago, Tim Anderson. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
The shortstop, Tim.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball. That pitch is out.
Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2 and 2. Rendon down at third. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Jimenez.
Ready now for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1 and 2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Now the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
On a line, that's a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
At the plate, Jose Abreu, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch.
Nope, outside.
2 out with the man at first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Let's go, White Sox!
Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Fouled off.
Come on, Stock.
Now another 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. A man left for the White Sox. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Kelvin Herrera enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 41, Kelvin Herrera.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rendon. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. From the stretch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, one man out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Herrera, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
Count is 3-1.
The 3-1.
Hey! We got full count.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
The batter, the left fielder, Mike.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Yastrzemski is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Popped up. Mendick has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
In now, Josh Bell. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's out.
A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Pat Venditti, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Striding into the box, Luis Robert starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Venditti, a former San Francisco Giant. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Slider laid off for a ball. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner,
but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a ball in line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. The 2-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry, and the off balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, catcher,
Into the box now, Zach Collins. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Now here's the pitch. And he takes ball one.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
A ball and a strike. One and two now. One out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are 2 away now. Digging in, Danny Mendick. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Sky Sox have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
11-4 at the end of this affair. Colorado Springs host road win number 40 on the year. Trevor Bauer picks up his team-leading 13th win. Michael Kopech permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 11 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the White Sox, 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.